taking on last year's national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Badgers have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. And they were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer, guys.
This was an offense that needs explosive plays, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
Caught near the sticks, it's Hardy. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Throws to the back. Catch in the middle, it's Hardy. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Hardy. He'll come through on 3rd down. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
I love running the angle route, whether it's on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down. It's a really good.
To the edge of the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will take the field for the first time. And here comes for the first time as the starter this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back in Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played.
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Badgers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll do it himself. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early to the ground with the back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Smith dropping to pass. Got his man quickly. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. There's the pressure. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but executing. He keeps doing stuff like that, and I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll leave it with the lone back. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Throws to the tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Flanagan. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got it in the middle. It's Perez. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Smith wants to throw. Intercepted, the defense is set up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Trying to pull his way in. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Trying to barge in. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Iron! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Smith dropping to pass. The throw. Fires to the tight end. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Badgers have their offense in high gear. Give to the running back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The play action fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Badgers decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to...
Turning it on! And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Notre Dame right back to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively?
He's loose on the left. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Might as well give it to him again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
They'll try the right side. On the move at the 30. He's up to 51 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Ball's in the deep ball. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Keeps it on the draw. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Smith wants to throw. Here's a heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page. Intercepted! A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. No good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Smith dropping to pass. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tempo and overdrive.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The give to the back. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Badgers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got a really good drive going, but a little speed bump here at 2nd and 13. Try and play action. grabs behind the line. It's Jones. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he had just enough leg to somehow will that thing over the crossbar and in the right corner. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Off play action. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Badger! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Stop short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Leaves it with the back. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Crosses the 30. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Badgers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Smith wants to throw. Pressure coming. Quarterback now breaking the field. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Gets rid of it. Working that left side now. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try the run. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And to get rid of it quickly. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the uprights. That slices the lead to 2.
And this offense obviously wanted to take the lead, but they chip into the lead a little bit. Now they're going to need their defense. Just give me another opportunity. They only need a field goal in the 4th quarter. Nice job cutting into that lead.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now, there he goes! That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling. Got a man, it's Forrest.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk. Hauls it in the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Notre Dame comes to the line, trying to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Washington. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Notre Dame once back up near its own goal line, now on the move. They'll leave it with him. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Got enough space. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They'll take a knee as they keep draining the time off that clock, now under a minute to go. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.